Can you hear me? Alright, can you hear me? Can you hear me? Hello, hello, testing, testing. You guys can hear me? Good, good. Okay, now let's clear everything. And, let's see. Alright, here we go, guys. First building, setup ever, training. So, let's start off. What do you guys want to build today? What do we want to work on? We're not going to be doing voice call today. I'm just going to talk to you guys via live stream. So, we'll figure that out as we're going along. Let's go ahead and do... What do you guys want to build today? As we're going along. Those are tags, and I'm missing a leg. Alright guys, today we are going to be doing a building training for the Mon Builds group, and I'm here with a bunch of my group members, and I'm going to teach you guys how to build some things. So what do we want to build today? What do we want to pick? And I think I'm also going to help. Alright, this is going lovely. This is going swimmingly. Send help. Guys, you can't crowd around me if I'm gonna build. Tell me what you want to build. Let's do it this way. To learn how to build. S pen. Okay, got a pen. Oh, okay. Pen's pretty easy. Let's see. Alright, guys, bring out your building tools. Go ahead and bring out your building tools and we'll figure this out. Ready? A map. A map. Okay. We gotta be a little bit more specific. Let's go with something a little detailed. Alright, someone said a house. Let's go ahead and do a small house real quick. Something quick and simple. Gonna be... Feel free to follow along, guys, if you would like. I'm just gonna show you what I'm doing here. I have no arms. Alright, let me reset real quick. Please, guys, do not troll. I am trying to show people how to build on this game and teach you guys. So maybe one day you can be good builders as well and build for some high-quality games. Alright, so let's actually go ahead. I'll show you how to start with a new part. So I've pulled out my first part. I'm going to play around with it, and we'll start by making a floor. So these people that are crawling along it right now, they are going to be my size references because I'm going to use what I got. And let's see. So that's a decent sized house right there for a small one. I think I want to do a small wood floor. Let's do a wood floor. So let's go ahead and make it that color. And I think I want, let's see. I gotta get a bit closer. Please don't add stuff to my build. Go ahead and build alongside if you would like. And you can choose what you want. I'm going to be changing to 0.1 increment. And pull this up 0.1. That's more than 0.1. Let me fix that real quick. Alright guys, please do not build on my section. I'm trying to show you guys how to build this. So if this continues, I'm gonna have to take away building tools from everyone while I build this. So let's see. Please do not troll. Alrighty. Okay, let me move over here. Everyone get their stations. Grab a brick real quick. We'll wait for that to happen. Everyone grab a brick real quick. Grab a base that's joining in. And everyone got their base. Everyone got their setup. So what I am going to do is start by making some wood floor panels, some wood floor sections, and let me just go ahead and pull this up 0.1, and I'll go ahead and bring this to a normal sized brick for a plank of wood, and I think that's the floor color I'm going to have. So here are my planks real quick. Right here. And if you look right here, I've got it about 0.1 away. I'm meaning to do that. There's a space in between so that I can show you this is the wood floor panels. I'm going to push this over here so it's not glitching, because glitchy textures always annoy me. And from that wood floor, I'm going to just copy and bring it over to 0.1 away from that. And over here, let's do that one more time. Whoops, grabbed the wrong thing. Alright, so let's do this one more time. And please do not change my colors. Please do not mess with my building station. I am trying to show this for several fans, so I'm going to change that just a little bit. Let's see. Alright, so now I've got my planks set up. I know what I want to do, and I'm going to change this up a bit. Watch what happens. When you put wood planks next to each other, they don't usually line up in a straight line like this. So what I'm going to do is actually pull this up a little bit to make a little layered effect and move this over here. And I'm going to go ahead and pull this over here. And is the live stream offline? I don't think it's offline. No, the live stream is on YouTube. Live stream on YouTube. On my YouTube right now. Alright, and I'm going to go ahead and continue going up. And guys, let me know if the live stream is offline. Is the live stream still going? It shows that it's going on my side. And let me go ahead and fix this. There we go. Okay, so it is still going. Just had to make sure that you guys are seeing everything that I'm seeing. And you see, I'm making a layered floor right now. So you can see that this is semi-off from the actual flooring. I've not completely made a copy and just over and over made the floor like that. But now I can do that. So watch what happens. Now that I have what I want to go there, I'm going to go ahead and copy this, bring this over, and let me calculate it. Let me do some math real quick. So right now this is one stud, that's 0.1 away. Let me see if I do 2.3. And that's one too many. Let me see. 2.2. There we go. That's what I want. So now I've done the math, so this is exactly 2.2 away from that original slot right here. So I'm going to continue to move this like this, and it'll automatically build a floor for me. And you'll see it'll start to come up as it goes along, and it starts to look like an actual wood floor. Now I'm going to change this a bit later. Let me move on and get this all copied. Give me one moment. And while I'm copying, I'll answer some questions if you guys want to ask right now. So go ahead, send them my way. What questions you got? Sure, live here after I'm done building it. It's probably going to get deleted anyway. Am your fan. Thanks for the support, guys. I mean, it really means a lot. I just started getting big, and it's really helped a lot for you guys to stand there out there and support me, play the games that I build on and such. Medical needle. We might do that later on in the build, but right now I'm going to stick with the house because it has the most items. I can show you how to make. I'm going to go ahead and shorten my floor just a bit because that's where the wood ends. So now we have a wood floor, and it looks pretty good. Let's see, what shall we do next? I guess we could add the walls next. So let's go ahead and add the walls real quick. And I want to make it one stud because that's a pretty simple, clean setup. And let's go ahead and put this over here. That's a good size. I'm going to jump, and I hate jumping and hitting my head on the wall, on the ceiling, but I think that's a decent size. Maybe one more. But I don't want too tall walls for the actual house. So let's go ahead and do this. And that's not 0.1, or that's not one stud, so I'm going to bring that down to one stud. You can see it changing right here. And let's move this over. And in the future, I probably will disable bubble chat because it sometimes blocks my way in building, but for now I'll leave it up. I'll see what you guys think later on, but let's go ahead and finish this up. Yeah, the stream is always gonna lag a little bit behind. That's just how streams work, so that's okay. Let's see. So where do I want the door to be? I think that's a good size. So I'm going to go ahead and set this up, bring this over here, and we're going to be making the walls look nice and fancy soon. I'm just getting my basic layout right now. So it takes a little while in building to do that. It definitely takes time to set up your layout. Sometimes I'll spend an hour on a layout. Sometimes I'll spend 4 hours on a layout. It depends on which game I'm building for at the time. But yeah, so building takes a lot of work. I will tell you that. Most of my builds take about 5 to 8 hours building most of my maps. So, and that's just small maps. That's not my personal detailed maps. So, building does take a long time. Let's go ahead and set up our door real quick. And, one moment. 0.1. Because I gotta fix that up. It's an uneven number. And, let's pull this up right here. And that looks too big to be a door. I miscalculated. Let me fix that real quick. Let's see. Too big for our Robloxian small bodies. That looks like an okay door. It's not my best door size, but we'll go with it for now. And let's go ahead and put 0.5 here. Alright, please stop cramming in the door. I need to fix this. Let's see. And let's see. I want to make the door frame a different color to give the place a little bit more liveliness, a little bit more personality. I'm gonna click the both tab this time, so I increase it equally on both sides. And there we go. So just enough out there that I can get this done. And I'm gonna go ahead and put this right here. And let me fix this real quick. Hold up, hold up. Did I select someone else's brick? I didn't mean to. Let's see. And I'm gonna fix the door frame real quick. Just one moment. And there we go. Door frame is set. I'll stick a door on there later, but let's work with the colors of the walls real quick. So I started it and put it at one stud for each wall for a reason, because I'm gonna do this now. I'm gonna cut that in half. I'm gonna do 0.5 here, and I'm gonna put 0.5. I'm gonna copy the brick and let me fix that. Turn this to 0.5. So now I have 0.5 on this side, a wall on this side, and a wall on this side right here. So this is basically what builders do to make two-layer walls so that the inside looks different from the outside. And that's what I'm going to do right now. Let me go ahead and fix this on every single one. And right here, I'm going to fix this as well. One more. And I gotta fix the outside because that's peeking out right there, and I don't want that. I want this to cover that. Same on this side. Let me make sure I did that correct. Oh, excuse me. One right here. What happened? Did someone delete this? Please don't delete my things over here. Let me fix this up real quick. How do people build so no glitch? Do you mean glitchy textures, or do you mean actual glitches? So people don't glitch out? Is that what you're talking about? That's a big part of building, and we need to build it maps so people don't glitch out. So what we do usually is we call it baby proofing. And we'll go around and stick invisible walls outside to make sure people can't glitch out. We'll double layer walls or make them really large so people can't glitch out. And I'll show you a little bit of that later on. Let me see what I can do if we have time. And, okay, so now all the walls are double layered. Alright, yeah, go ahead and do that and hear my unedited voice. It's so lovely. So now we have double layered walls, and let's go ahead and change the colors. So what color should I make my house? I like green walls personally. If you couldn't tell by my fabulous green outfit of slime, I'm gonna go ahead and do green walls. And I'm gonna select, let me delete that real quick. I'm going to select all of these walls for a reason, except that one. Select all of these walls and all of these walls. So I'm holding the shift button to select all of these at once and just clicking. And please don't stick bricks in my thing. I think that was an accident by someone, but just a reminder, because I need to show how to build. Alright, so what I'm going to do, watch, I've selected all the walls, I've copied them, and now I'm going to bring them up like this. And I'm gonna make them... Okay, guys, please don't do that. Please do not ruin the stream with deleting my walls. But anyway, I'll just continue on since we have half a house. We will do this. I'm gonna go ahead and show you by 0.1 both. I'm gonna increase this on both sides and increase this on both sides just for now. And this will go ahead and make this green and then make this slate. And I can see there's some issues with giving everyone building tools. I may fix that in the future and only let trusted people if they are abused further. So I'm really trying to help you guys out. It really is troublesome that I have to take tools away, like candy from a baby or punishing someone. I don't like to do that, guys. So please don't abuse tools, and please don't delete stuff when I'm teaching other people. Everyone's trying to learn here. So let me continue on. Our house has been wrecked by a hurricane, and we're gonna try to fix it up now. Yeah. So let's just work with that. And when this happens, this does happen. I have deleted half my house before, and it really is annoying, but you work with what you got. So I'm just gonna copy this and pull it down here, move it over here, and we're gonna fix this right up. 2 seconds. And it's not gonna be as even, but we'll work with it. You know, this is just going through what happens as a builder. Sometimes you select everything, sometimes you delete it, and sometimes the control Z key, which is the redo key or undo key, sometimes that just doesn't work, and it can be annoying. So let's go ahead and move on to this. And do this real quick. Fix this. Alright, how do you add in transparency? I'll go ahead and... Alright, what was that? Alright, guys, please don't do this. Please don't do this. I'm really trying to help you guys out here. And if you continue to do this, I'm going to take away building tools from everyone. So, it's really not nice to have this going on here. But yeah, there has been a earthquake that also took our house now, so we're gonna go ahead and patch that up real quick. And let's do that. You know what? We're gonna work with this. We are gonna get through this, guys. Here we go. Hold on. Let me just... Everyone, please leave the house unless you want to die. Please leave the premises because I'm about to take everything with me, including myself. So, actually, come over here, guys. Come here. Come here. Come here. Yeah, there we go. Alright, monkey, yeah, get out of the way. I'm about to copy all of this and bring it up, because we're going to do something even cooler. And move it up. And let's give it a base, and oh, I know what we can do. I know what we can do with this. We'll make the best of our situation. So, our house has been attacked, eaten by monkeys, has been earthquakes, all that crap. That's all happened. Some huge disaster. So, we're gonna go ahead and delete that. Alright, guys, please, really, do not do this. Alright. I'm sorry, guys. I've gotta do this. If you guys are gonna keep doing this, I have to take away building tools from everyone. So let me go ahead and strip the gear. Let me go ahead and do that real quick. Alright, let's see. Because unfortunately, this is what happens sometimes. People keep deleting and trolling, and if this continues, I'm gonna have to change everything about this. So you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna go ahead and take away the gear. I'm gonna go ahead and edit the gear. It'll just take a second, guys, and we'll get this going, and I'll give B-Tools to people who really do want to build. So no worries. We'll get that fixed up, and this was just a early test run of our live stream. We're still getting the hang of things here and seeing how this will work, because I am new to teaching people how to build, and I didn't expect to get this many people at once. So I'm going to go ahead and fix that real quick. Just give me 1 second. I will go ahead and do that. And one moment. Alright. And that should be published. And we're going to go ahead and, real quick, no worries, we're still going to build. Don't, calm down, calm down. We're stronger this guys. Alright, I'm gonna shut down all the servers. Don't worry. And then I'm going to open this up again. So we are back in. There are no B-Tools. No worries. That doesn't mean I can't still do this. So B-Tools me. And I have the classic build tools, but I also have F3X. So we're going to do this one more time, and I will know exactly who has building tools for this, alright? So those that want to build and those that want to follow along, let me know, and I will go ahead and give you the tools, and I will know exactly who does. And if this continues to be abused, I will take them away, alright? So, let's go ahead. Dragon. You want B-Tools? Alright, Dragon. Alright, B-Tools Dragon. B-Tools Burke. Let's see. B-Tools Desired. Alright. Let me make sure. Alright. Who wants to build? Who wants to build? Let me know. And if you haven't gotten your tools, okay. B-Tools Skull. B-Tools Swaggy. B-Tools Misk. And, B-Tools. What I'm doing is I'll go ahead and refresh you if I see that you're using any other tools and you won't have them. So let me just go ahead and do this actually. B-Tools All. And what I'm going to do is give it to all of you guys, and if I see you abusing it, I can see, you guys don't know, but I can see the logs and such, but I can see that you guys are abusing it. So if you continue to abuse it, I will refresh you. Let's see. So everyone grab a brick. Let's do a square brick right here off of my building tools. Everyone go ahead and grab a brick, and if you want to build along, let me know. And go ahead and set up your station, your building station. And we'll go ahead and get started. Alright, so let's see. You guys all got your parts? I'm gonna pull mine out as well. So I have my part, and make it a square. And since our house got destroyed last time, let's go ahead and do something different. Let's do something simple, small, easy to do, and any suggestions? Throw me out suggestions. What are we gonna build? What are we gonna build right now? We're not going to build a full map. We're just going to do something simple. Let's see. Throw me out suggestions. Give me something. Museum. Let's see. Museum could be a bit... Treehouse. That's something I can work with. Museum's a bit complicated and will take a little bit more time. So we're going to go ahead and do one of my favorite tree things because I love to work with trees. Alright. So let's go ahead and get our texture. You can pick any color you want. You can have a purple tree if you want. Let's do that. Let's be fun. Let's go ahead and do... I'm gonna do a slime tree. That's what I'm gonna do. I will do a slime tree. I'm gonna sneeze on it. And, yeah, let's do that. And, I'll build a horse maybe later on, but I'm gonna go ahead and build a tree right now. So, yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and sneeze on this tree right here. Make it beautiful and amazing. Alright, so I've got a good size right now. I think I'm going to do a regular tree first and then put slime all over it because I love my slime. And let's go ahead and put this over here. And how do I want it? I'm going to put... When I build trees, I usually go to 0.1 increments because trees are very natural. And I also go to 1 increment for rotate. Trees are very, very natural. They're organic and they don't look mechanical like other buildings can. They don't look structured. So I'm going to go ahead and move this around. And if someone's... Please stop deleting stuff. Because I will start to refresh you. If you're not building along, I'm not going to let you have tools. So let's go ahead and... I've got an interesting tree here. I don't know if that's the way I want to build a tree. So B-Tools Optic. And let's see. I want to make sure I have the tree's bottom just the way that I want it to be. So let me go ahead and do that. And let's see how that looks. Let me turn it here. And that's so... I'm going to go to local real quick. That's so... It still looks mechanical. So I'm going to play with the bricks a little bit till I see... There we go. There's an interesting stand. So let me go ahead and hit local. And change the look for that. Change the rotation. Let me pull this forward. And now we're getting somewhere. Okay, so now I have my base of the tree. And let's see. And guys, please don't feel bad if I'm not talking back to you or reading all of your chat bubbles. I'm trying to concentrate on this. So let me see. Sad to see you go. Sorry. I'm going to continue to pull this out a little bit. Give it some tree branches. What I did is I copied all of the bricks that I had and I turned it to local so that each of them would move out on their own. And I went ahead and pulled them out so they're all not touching, they're all not glitching. They're touching just the edge of the previous bricks. And right now what I'm doing is I'm holding the T button in rotate. And when you hold the T button in rotate, you'll see this little crosshair pop up, this little X. And you can click any point in the brick, and that point will be the stable point of the turning axis. And that's what I'm doing right now. So I'm going to continue to do that on this brick right here. So, oh, not that one. I like that one the way it is. And, I'm going to go ahead and pull this down like this. Give it an interesting look. And now I have the branches of my tree. So I'm going to pull these back down. And let's see. I have a tree. I have a fabulous tree. I may add a lower branch real quick just to make it beautiful and more natural. And eTools all. That should fix that. And I'm going to go ahead and pull this over here. So I have a somewhat smaller one, smaller branch, lower branch. I'm going to turn it, and your trees may not turn out exactly like mine, and mine never turns out the same as I'm building ever again. Trust me, I've tried. But every tree is different, and that's a good thing. So I'm going to continue building, and I'm going to shorten this just a little bit so I can make an even smaller branch. I copied that. I'm going to put this to 0.1. 0.1. And so now I have a smaller branch here. And I can turn this just so slightly to give it a more natural look. We haven't even started on the leaves yet, but that's going to be the fun part. So let's go ahead and do that. And now do I want square leaves or do I want round leaves? Sometimes I do round, sometimes I do square. I think for the sake of it, I'm going to go ahead and do square leaves, since we have that on hand right now, and you guys can learn how to do that. So I am going to go ahead and do this here. I'm going to do square, because I have that right here. And let's go ahead and set this up. And what should I do for my leaves? Actually, I like what Monkey has going on over here. It's a very interesting small tree. Very nice, very nice. And I'm going to go ahead and see. This is what I would start to do. These are coming along really well. And honestly, it is. Let's see. Alright, please don't take my tools away while I'm building, or tools will go away for everyone. Be tools me. Alright. So, it's looking good. Looking good. Let's go ahead and use this over here. And I'm going to use the grass texture because sometimes I like grass, sometimes I use cobblestone. It's just playing around with whatever you feel like you want to use at the time or you like. And I've just taken and copied and turned this brick right here. And let's see. I'm going to go ahead and do that a little bit more. And move that like that. So now we have a nice little small brick set up right there. And if you notice, I clicked the material tool, and here's where you get your transparency. For whoever had a question about that earlier, you can change it to 0.5, you can change it to 0, and so that's what whoever was asking about that. Be tools all. So what I am going to do, I don't want the materials tool. What did I want? I wanted the collision tool. That's what I wanted. So I'm going to turn collisions off. So what I can do now I can walk through these bricks right here. Collisions are off. And I'm going to go ahead and do this. Pull this up. And I just copied this because it's an easier way to do things. I think I'm going to change this though. Normally in Studio what I would do is copy that and then pull it and make it a bigger model with another plugin I use, but since we don't have plugins on hand here, I'm gonna go ahead and just use this. Sure thing. Nice taking a screeny too. I didn't know I was being screenied, but alright, sure. Let's go ahead and finish making this tree. We're almost done. We're almost done. I should have probably done round, because round would have been easier to do slime, but I can still work with this. I'm gonna make me the most amazing slime tree in the world. And I've got these both selected, so I'm going to turn them on local, and when I do local, I can turn it so each brick turns on their own different ways, which is really nice because I can get different directions without doing much work on my end. And I'm going to push this one down just a little bit more. See, we're starting to get a nice tree. There we go. And I think we covered, oh, we didn't cover that branch. Let me go ahead and make a really small version of this real quick. Just a tiny one right here to fix that. And let me pull this right there. And now we have a pretty nice tree. But the tree house, don't worry, we're getting there, we'll get there. We are going to do a slime tree first. So we sneeze on it. Let me go ahead and do this. So we have our tree. We're going to make some slime, and to do that, I'm going to go back to point 1. Do that. Pull that like that, and do point 1 on both sides. For a reason. Point 1 on both sides here. And make it beautiful green. Turn it to, not slate. Let's go plastic. Lovely slime tree. And let's go ahead and do plastic here. And it looks like I have outlines on, so I'll go ahead and turn outlines off in the next time I update this build. I didn't realize I had it on. But let me go ahead and do this. Do both. Do both. And you know what? Actually, I'm going to change my mind. And that's okay. Because in building, sometimes builders change their mind and say, I don't like how that looks. And I don't like how that looks. So I'm going to use round slime instead. So I personally keep these building tools on hand all the time. They help me in my build. So I'm going to grab this one right here and bring it over here, because this is what I'm going to use for my slime. This is what I used in PokeSlayer 2 for my slime. And I have that. It's all set up. I'm going to leave this right here real quick. Yes, slime. And let's go ahead and turn this to normal. Get a nice blob of slime right there. There we go. Looking good, looking good. And let's make it come down just a little bit. Like it's oozing off of the tree. Pull that over here. Pull that like that. And let's do, yeah, it's just gooping off of that thing. Look, this is what Macumon sneezes look like, kids. This is amazing. Alright, so let me go ahead and cover this thing so beautifully in slime. Oozing, making it look nice and beautiful and slimy. And let's go ahead and do that. And let's have it dripping off a little bit, because that gives it some nice effects if I do that. Let's go ahead and pull it so it's just dripping down right here. Gonna make it right down there. Both. Pull that down. Let's make a nice long snot drip. And let's pull it down just right there. And let's make a few drips on the ground too, as if it's like it's already been dripping all over this place. And let's see, there we go. Oh, look at that, that looks nasty. I love it. So let's go ahead and continue on. You guys adding to my tree, thank you for adding to my tree, it's fabulous. But please build on your own trees. And let's go ahead and pull this over here. And I think I'm almost done with my slime tree. So I'm going to delete those, whoever put them there. And pull this down. Pull this up just a little bit. Slimy, very slimy. And what I'm going to do here is, there we go. So the tree's been covered. I think I'm going to make this one right here. Move this over here. Matt, kind of sort of accidentally clicked backspace on my thing. Beetles Viva. No worries, happens to everyone. I've done it multiple times. And we're just going to go ahead and pull this over here. And pull that just a little bit down further. Welcome, new person. Grab a I was too busy looking at my building. Just grab something, start building. You're probably not watching the live stream. Sorry, I can't help you much right now. I'm trying to show everyone this lovely dripping snot. Let's see. So here we go. There's our slime. Let me go ahead and put this here. Oh, you are watching the live stream. Wow. Okay. Alright. Welcome. I'll B-tools you. What's your name? It is Mikey. Alright. And you can go ahead and start building. Right now we're building a tutorial, or I'm doing a building tutorial on how to do a tree. And I don't like where that placement is because I hate being symmetrical. I don't like being symmetrical. It just throws off the vibe. So I'm going to pull this over a little bit. And pull that over a little bit. And let's go ahead and make it so it looks like this has been dripping on the ground and now it's sticking to the ground. It looks like it's spread out and all its ickiness and slimeness. There we go. Now we're getting somewhere. Whoops. Alright, I'm going to pull this down further. There. It's been piling on. Nice slimy tree right there. I sneezed on it. Made it amazing. And let's go ahead and... Someone wanted a tree house. Well, right now, we have a slime tree. And the slime tree does not approve of the tree house right now because it's too small and I can't resize it like I normally do in studio. But, here's what we're going to do. Here's what we're going to do. Alright, got up here. We're going to be creative and make our own way. So, everyone's got, oh, look at those trees. Look at them. Just wait, let's just take a moment. Let's just take a moment to look at the trees that everyone else has made. So, this one's doing alright. He's starting to get some good branches going and some very interesting ways of making leaves. Very detailed. We got over here. This one's looking really nice. Like, I can see that it has some glitchy textures, but that's okay. I personally do not like glitchy textures, but he's doing a real good job. I'm starting to see how this tree is picking up, and it could turn out really good looking. It's a fabulous job for trying out stuff. And this guy over here, he's trying some different colors. He's trying a different way of building, and it's starting to look really nice. You each try your own style. I like it. And over here, let's see what we got over here. Alright, over here, this guy is making a whole different type of tree, and I like where it's going so far. I really do. Like, this guy, I've seen some of his builds, and he's a decent builder. So, let's go back over here, and I think I'm going to select my slime tree. And I'm going to move it over some. So, watch out. I don't want to select your tree. So, let me select this tree. Did I get everything? I think I got everything. Make sure it's on global. And I'm going to move over here. And Beetles Toxic. And I'm going to go ahead and, let's see. how should I make a house in this tree? How shall I do it? Well, it's too small to support much, so I know what I'll do. I think I know what I'll do. I'm a-thinking. I'm gonna make... Let's see. What shall I make? You guys got any ideas? You guys got any ideas to make this into a tree house? We could make a let's see. We could make a bird house. We could make a Oh, I got an idea. Alright, everyone move away. Everyone move away real quick. I have an idea. I have a dream, and I'm gonna do it. Here. Alright, everyone move away real quick. I'm gonna select this. I'm gonna select this right here. And we're gonna copy it. So I got my full tree right here. Whoops. And I'm gonna turn it. And I'm gonna turn it right here. And so we have 3 trees. We've got our little forest looking right here. And because it's like filling up with slime, we're gonna make some more slime right here. And I have an idea right now. Alright. Yeah, there we go. We're getting all goopy, all interesting looking. There we go. Pull this over here. No, actually I like that. I like that. It looks like it's piling over. So, we have our slime forest. And what are we going to do with our slime forest? We are going to make a... Oh, that's not concolide. Let me go ahead and make that real quick. So, I'm just going to go ahead and select everything. And I'll fix that in a moment. So everyone please move out of the way real quick. Let me select everything. Please move out of the way real quick. Just a moment. Just a moment. Let the live stream catch up so people can see what I'm doing. Alright, I'm going to move this over here. And I'm going to turn off collisions for everything I have. Turn it off. So right now I can walk through everything. Right here. And I did that on purpose real quick. It's just easier to select all of them, turn off collisions, so that way I can go ahead now and select the branches individually, because I have more stuff besides the branches. So let me select all the branches, and select all of the branches over here. Over here too, and I'm gonna go ahead and just, oh, I missed one. I'm gonna turn on collisions for just the branches right here. And they're on. So now I have the branches, all the slime and all the treehouse you can walk through. And I am going to pull this right over here. And I am going to make a hammock instead, going between the 2 trees. So let me go ahead and do that. Right here. So I've got my string, and I'm gonna make it, I will view trees again in a moment, sir. You can go ahead and continue building, and I'll see and go visit it around, see what you guys have built in the meantime. But I'm gonna go ahead and finish this up real quick to show you guys what we got going on here. I'm going to make this slate because I think that looks like a ropey texture. I may change that in a moment. I'm going to go to local. And I am going to go ahead and have the crosshair here. Click it so that it turns that way. And I turn this way. And that way I have my rope going good. And let's see. So now I'm starting to get my outline for my hammock. And I'm going to go ahead and pull this over here so it ropes around. Pull this up. turn it just a little bit so it ropes in. And we're starting to look good. We're starting to get there. Let's see. I don't like that. Yeah, I know. Nice hammock. I can just like I'll lay across here right now. I'll just I'll sit. Yeah, that perfect, most amazing hammock in the world, 100%. And let's go ahead and actually fix this thing so it does look like a hammock. I'm just getting the outline right now, so let's go ahead and do fabric. Let's do this right here so it looks a bit more like a rope. Actually, let's do white. White looks good. And let's how shall I do this? How shall? I think I'm gonna go ahead and do this with wedges, and actually I can go ahead and just do this. I'm gonna go ahead and pull up my part, and I'm gonna bring out a wedge, and let's move this here. Grab my wedge. B-tools all. That should take care of everyone. And I'm gonna go ahead and get this wedge set up, and you'll notice that it's not, when I move it against something, it stays where it is in its position. That's because that's how F3EX Building Tools is. In the actual studio, what I usually do is I use the Roblox Studio tools to move it against something, and it will automatically change the direction it is facing. But I will show that in a later video, maybe, if you guys want to see that. So right now, let me see if I can get this hammock set up, and then I'll go around and look at builds. Alright? Sound fair? Sound good? Everyone seem happy? Alright. Yes. People will get extra B-tools because I did B-tools all, so they all appeared in everyone's inventory every time I do that. Just ignore the extra ones and go ahead and continue building. So right now, this is really annoying because I don't have my studio tools, but that's okay. I'm going to do it for you guys. I'm going to persevere. Alright, so now I've got my triangle, and it's sort of facing the right way. Let's see. Let's pull it this way a little bit more. There we go. So I have it where I want it, facing the same direction as my hammock. And I'm going to pull this over here. Pull this down here. And I'm going to go ahead and move this out. And B-tools miss. And I'm gonna go ahead and do this the opposite direction. So I'm gonna turn this back to 15 and put this the opposite direction. Just turn it like that. Pull this over here. Alright, and I'm gonna go ahead and do the exact opposite. Oh, I didn't copy it. Copy. Is it not copying? Ah, it was just lagging. My bad. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead. Oh no, I copied it way too many times. Alright, we'll just work with this. So there, we're going there. I'm gonna delete that. I'm gonna delete that one more time. There, I should have just the exact on there. And I'm not done yet. I'm not done yet. This isn't a hammock yet. I'm gonna go ahead and pull this like this. Pull this like that. And we're starting to get a hammock, but we're not quite there yet. Not quite. So I'm gonna make it a lovely green hammock. Now green blends in too much. Let's make it a blue hammock. And let's go ahead and actually, should I leave it plastic? Let's make it concrete. Let's see what concrete looks like. Give it a bit more texture. Yeah, I kind of like concrete. So I think I'm going to leave it as concrete. And what I'm going to do is I'm gonna delete this right here and pull these down just a little bit more, give it some more depth. Oh, no, I got a better idea. So I'm gonna pull these down individually by 0.3. 0.3 looks good. Yeah, okay, so by 0.3. 0.3. And why I'm doing each of these individually and not selecting all of them is because triangles, wedges facing different directions don't work the same sometimes. So what I'm going to go ahead and do is, now that I have it a good size, I'm going to go under here, look under here, and I am going to turn it 0.15, so it's semi-angled up. And I'm going to turn this one 0.15 as well. Let me just get the right camera angle that I need. And it's a little, hold on, I'll get there, there it is. That's the camera angle I need. Now I can select it and do it so it's just turned ever so slightly. And there we go. So you can see there's like a little indent, so it looks like someone can lay in and it's turning like a real hammock would. And let me go ahead and pull this just ever so slightly down and change the size of this right here and this right here to that. Pull it down right here. And what I'm doing is I'm trying to right now make it look like this is connected to the hammock and this side is connected to the hammock too. So we have our hammock just about, we're almost there. We have our hammock set up. Alright, so there we go. We've got our little hammock, we've got our slime trees, we have our little house area. This is because we couldn't make a tree house, it was too small. And there we go. So you can go ahead and let's do sit. Didn't work very well, but yeah, it gives the impression that I need. Hop up. Alright, let me try it one more time. There we go. I got my nice hammock. I'm just sitting there, sticking my legs through it. But, you know, it works. It works. So, this is where I live from now on, in my slimy thing right here. Let's go ahead and look what other people have. Let's see. B-Tools all again. And, let's see. See, this guy, I love his work. He does some decent work, and it's very detailed. That's a lot of bricks, though. So I will say this, that when building a map for a round-based game, you can't have too many bricks and too much detail. So you got to do as much detail as you can with as little bricks as possible. So something like this would be in a showcase, because it is very good building, but there's way too many bricks for an actual PokeSlayer map or other maps that I work for. Other games that I work for. Over here we have some very nice trees. He's copied them and he's starting to make a forest. Looking good. I'd say this part right here, this brick right here probably needs turned because those textures may start glitching unless he made them slightly smaller than the other brick. But other than that, it's starting to look really good. Let's go ahead and check some other builds. Like this one was made with the circle tool over there that I have built, this circle tool. And that means it's hollow inside, probably. So that's a very nice feature because sometimes I like to make hollow trees so people can go inside of them and make a little doorway, make a little fantasy tree, and it's looking really nice. Let's go ahead and look at some others. Alright, let's see. This tree also is looking very nice. It's very square, and some of the leaves are on the same level. I would recommend to improve this, make it a little bit more natural, to bring some of the leaves down a little bit more on different layers or up a little bit more, just to make it look a bit more natural. But overall, you guys are doing a great job. I'm just going to go ahead and check out some of these. That looks like just a small house setup. someone over here. Oh, Dina baby is building this over here. It's a little platform. Hey Dina baby. All right. Let's see. She's a good friend of mine. And let's see. The treehouse, we'll have to do that another time because I had to improvise. I didn't manage to make a big enough tree this time. And I think I'm going to end the live stream very soon. I'm just going to go ahead and look at other people's very interesting area here. It looks like a wasteland, sort of, with rusted areas. I don't know what's over there. Let me see. Fly me. Let's do this a bit faster. There we go. Alright, just some simple builds over here. Nothing too much over here. What's over here? Interesting structure. Have no clue what it's meant to be yet. But it looks like a good progress. And someone's made a nice treehouse over here too. That looks really nice. Good setup. The tree is actually going through the house itself, and that's what it's meant to do. Because, I mean, in tree houses, you build around the tree, so that's the best you can do. And I actually really like how this one's turning out. I think, yeah, oh, I see what he's doing. He's going to put more leaves up here and make it look like it's actually built directly around the tree, which I haven't seen too many tree houses like that, but it actually is very creative. So, and then this person has used particle effects. Again, too many particle effects can be very, 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 very laggy. So overall, we have our slime trees, we have our hammock, we have Mac's hobo shelter over here, and this is where I'm gonna sleep, guys, because, yeah, this is fun. Alright, so it looks good. There's someone's made a giant Mac over there. And I think that was a good start for our tutorials and building training. I think in the future I'm going to do things a bit differently because things started out chaotically at first. And I'm going to go ahead and re-enable building tools for everyone for when I'm not on the stream. But I'm going to make a separate place for when I am on the stream where no one has building tools unless I give them to them. And I'm going to only allow people that are in the group to enter into our building training, because that's what this is for. This is for you guys who want to learn, who are dedicated to learning different things about building, trying to get better. And I really appreciate it, guys. I really appreciate all the support to my game, to Fresh's game, to all of our hard work, and for following my builds and wanting to learn from me. That's a big honor. Like I never thought that I would be in this position, and it's all thanks to you guys. I really love teaching people how to build and how to make beautiful things come to life. And thanks so much for helping me out. So and giving me this honor. So I'm gonna go ahead and end the live stream here. Be sure to check out my Twitter and my YouTube, subscribe, and go ahead and on Twitter right now I have a giveaway going on right now. It is for 1,000 Robux because you guys got us to the front page. PokeSlayer has made front page, and it also has 1 million visits now, so I have decided that I'm going to do 5 giveaways of 1,000 Robux, so 5 people will get 1,000 Robux. Go ahead and check my Twitter. Make sure you follow the instructions I have there, and you may end up winning 1,000 extra Robux. So thanks so much for helping me out. Thanks so much for giving me this honor. I'm gonna stop rambling on like some old lady and continue. And I'm just gonna let you guys go. So this has been Macimon. Thank you so much for watching. I'm signing off. Later.